Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, let's move this over so that you're in the middle. Hello. It's Sunday afternoon, and we're
doing the usual.
We're doing the usual live chat thing of not really knowing what we're doing at all. That's standard procedure for us. So what I am doing is I am just
pressing buttons.
I'm pressing buttons so that I can actually see any chat. And so first of all, I'm going to say hello. If anybody is here, would you like to say hello? And would you like to? Do you want to get a battery?
Would I like to get a battery charger? Yeah.
Tom's here. Chris is here. Hiya. Yeah. So we started it with my computer saying that the battery's low. So Mr. J has just gone off to get my battery charger because it will be less of a live chat if the computer suddenly crashes through lack of power. Thank you very much.
That's the bit you want.
That's the bit I want. That's the bit you want. Should we go over the light fitting?
Go whichever way you want.
It's all technical stuff, isn't it? So let's see who's here. Darling, that's a bit of a cough. Tom's here from. Where's Tom? We don't know. Tom, where are you from? Chrissy's here. Joey's here, saying it's a clear and frosty morning in the Ozark Mountains of North Arkansas. Perfect time for a cup of coffee and a live chat. Morning all. And Nancy's here from Nova Scotia. Hiya. Okay, you think you're sorted now, do you?
Ish. Vaguely.
Vaguely?
Along the lines of a bit. Sort of, kind of. Hello.
Okay. There we are. And Tom's in rainy Cornwall.
Yes.
Danny's here. Hi, Danny. How are you? Danny is in, and my guess is Somerset. Oh, now the computer sounds like it's going to take off because it's hot. Oh,
please fasten your seatbelts.
And Dolly's here. Hi, Dolly. Do I need to go and get the cooler fan back?
I know that's going to be even noisy. Yeah. I mean, you've got the thing sitting on the thing, so yeah.
The thing is sitting on the thing. Another technical term. We're all for technical terms. And Robert's here. Good morning. How are you? It's going to be one of those days today, isn't it? We didn't do very much letting people know that we were going live, so it might be a real quiet.
We didn't even let ourselves know we were going live until about 10 minutes ago. So.
Marie's here and Brian from Allotment Live. Cindy's here from Permaculture, Shoestring Home and Garden. Laura, Green Raven's here. Claybank Homestead's here. Oh, Jamila's here. Hiya.
But all your subscribers will know.
And all the subscribers will know. Yes. So we've called today's live chat. I don't know who ate my onions. Because we've just had
leek potato soup with no potatoes.
Yeah, leek potato soup with no potatoes. Potato and onion soup with it had like beans in it, which I wedged up, put some cheese in. Yeah. It was very nice. It was. But we have eaten a lot of onions, so
yeah. So we haven't had an argument. We've just eaten a lot of onions.
As Jemima was saying, she's just been looking at me putting this all together. That was funny. That was so frustrating. I had to cut out so much of that video of what I recorded.
Yeah, it took a saw to it.
Right, now I'm hot again now. So
interestingly, we also had a
hello to Steve at Digwell Green
Fingers. Steve at Digwell Green
here from a Christmas market. Nice. German Christmas markets are amazing, aren't they?
They can be.
They can be. And Sarah's here.
I went to one in Hamburg.
Did you?
In the run up to Christmas a few years ago.
Right, so Dolly's saying it's 6 a.m. and she's got a migraine.
Oh no.
Sorry to hear that. David's here. Hiya. Sarah's saying she loves onions. Right, so Steve, as usual, just popping in, making a root veg bacon mushroom sauce with a crusted cheese topping. That actually sounds nicer than our cheese and
I don't know.
Our leek and cheese soup. Leek and cheese soup. No. Right, we've got a list of things to rattle through today.
Yes.
We have. We want to say hello and thank you to Deb and Margaret who've joined us over on Patreon this week. So thank you.
Welcome to the Patreon posse.
Yes.
Hello, Jane Kelly.
And Jane's here. Hi, and What a Shambles are here. Hello. So thank you for joining us over on Patreon. My aim, which goes between can do and miserable failure, is to put up a new post about once a week. And I think I have to say about, because this time of year...
Well, this time of year, you're not at your best, are you?
No. So this time of year, it's a bit less. But that is unique to Patreon, all that material. It's and the videos they're a bit more...
They're a bit more like this, really.
Yeah, a bit more personal. A bit pick up a camera and just share what I'm doing at that moment.
Less editing.
Well, actually, it's just the same amount of editing. It's just more casual. It's a little bit more...
No. Casual edits. It's opposed to professional edits.
No, it's not. No, my chat is more casual. Deary me. And Cedarholic Gardens are here from Chicago. Good morning. So, yeah. And we'll say it at the beginning because at the moment only Jane is here. Jane, thank you for moderating this part of the live chat. Hopefully, oh no, Chrissy's here as well. And Chrissy's here. So thank you for moderating and keeping this portion of the live chat
family friendly.
Family friendly. Yes. Thank you. So anything happened this week? Anything special?
It rained.
Yeah, Mr. J's been on holiday from work this week.
It rained and I didn't mind because I didn't have to go out in it.
Yeah. But for those of you who don't know, you're very layered up there. For those of you who don't know, Mr. J is a postman. So
I'm getting ready.
The weather very much affects how pleasant your work is, and the time of year, and we are hitting that time of year where it's...
Just before I had my week off, we had a particularly wet day 2 days before I finished, and I think it was 3 or 4 days into this week before the uniform I was wearing that day had actually finished drying out, even though it was hanging in front of radiators.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Steve's saying he's fed up with the rain already. It has been a very wet week, but it does mean that it's been a really gentle holiday week for you.
Yes, because we haven't been able
projects.
to. I mean, we did a small amount of work last weekend instead of doing live chat because the weather was up to it. And then we were, there were plans for this week. Liz had
a big long list of stuff to do.
It's gone in the shredder now.
Yes, it has.
With nothing crossed off it.
Yes. Rachel's here. Rachel says, do you make smoothies? Or do you prefer eating fruit and veg as they are? No, we don't make smoothies. The closest we get is something like the soup that I've just done, which I zhuzhed up.
Steve, I expect it will be busy with the election material. Nothing had arrived before I took my week off, but I gather some. I was talking to a colleague yesterday. I gather some has arrived now. I think we've done the polling cards. That's about it.
It's not just that sort of stuff. There's what's that thing called? Is it Black Friday and Cyber Monday?
Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and that's
Cider Monday. Let's have a Cider Monday. That sounds much better.
Christmas.
I don't know. Oh, Christmas, maybe now. I think so. That in the run up to Christmas, the work of the postman do get very big. It do. Does get busier. Yes.
I mean, it was getting busier. It's been getting busier for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Brian said you could do with less rain. The drier the ground, the better for me to travel on. Yeah.
Yes, it's a little bit on the Scotchy side out in the duck enclosure at the moment.
So, and Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. How is the weather over in Belgium? Hopefully, it is nicer than it is here. Listen, is saying maybe a cape would help. Posted delivery flow for just as much my heroes has been then. Yay!
Thank you.
Okay. And Hillary's here. Hello. So, and it's lovely and sunny. Okay, well, we've got fog.
Yeah, in fact, it was just lifting and it's just coming back down again.
I was woken in the night by the sound of the fog.
Yeah, so was
I. From the river. So it was
so was Monty. Because he didn't like it.
Night. Yeah. No, it was a tough old night in terms of trying to get some sleep, wasn't it? Last night. Rachel's saying, do we grow persimmons? No, I don't even know if they will grow. Does anybody know? Will they grow in the UK? I don't think it's warm enough here for them. Rev Haynes is here. Hello, how are you? And Rev Haynes is down on the south coast, so Plymouth or Portsmouth or Bournemouth, one of the mouths down on the.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, but certainly down on the south coast somewhere.
Dolly wants to know if you've ever made falafel.
I have made falafels.
Have you?
Yes.
Did I eat them?
Yes, you did. You didn't like them as much as I did. So yes, I have made falafels, and I made them in the Slimming World way.
So I'll explain it.
Yeah. So I made them for my diet. Yeah. Sarah's saying the ground resembles custard in consistency and colour. Yeah.
But it's 31 Celsius and stoking hot in Johannesburg.
Good. Hi, Ansi. How are you? And Jay is here. And who else did I just see?
Brighton.
Brighton.
Not one of the mouths at all.
It was, it was close to one of the mouths.
I've met a couple of big mouths from Brighton in that time, but.
Dear. So, and Brian's saying a word of warning: Christmas fairs are pickpockets paradise. Yes.
Yes, this is true. Well, I think anywhere where you've got large crowds of people are going to be susceptible to that.
Yes. Sorry, Tracy was saying, have you heard of dogwood trees? Yes. What do you do with the fruit? I don't do anything with the fruit from dogwood trees. You're asking questions that some of our very excellent gardeners here will be able to answer. So if anybody wants to answer Tracy's question about dogwood tree fruit, that would be brilliant. There we go. Joe's saying fruits are used for decorations.
I was going to say, you mentioned the word dog, and Monty turned around in disgust and looked in the opposite direction.
Thank you. So Cedarholics got to head off at my check-in later on.
Okay, toodle pip.
Jamila's saying, what time is it with us? It is now 12 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. Let's have a little look. Have I lost I've lost the thread already tonight.
You lost the thread before you got up there, don't worry about it.
So Sarah said, I had a banana dogwood. Sadly, I drowned it. I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up afterwards.
Sounds seriously worrying.
Well, yeah, but we live and learn. And
yeah.
I want to look at what that is. I feel like I've missed something.
Real or faux tree for Christmas? I don't know. Any tree for Christmas?
Well, I think we'll have our wooden tree in here.
In here, the one you had last year. Yeah.
So we have a cut-out wood tree that slots together to make a 3D tree, which I'll have in here. I quite like that.
And then you'll decide whether you're going to put the one up in the.
I don't think I can. I don't think I've got the energy.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, I certainly don't have the energy to do anything to do with putting Christmas decorations up or taking them down.
No. The only nice thing about putting them up is how clean the house looks when you take them down. Maybe I'll just bring in some greenery or something. Mike's allotment here. Hi, Mike. And David is saying, can onion sets go in now? They can if they are autumn onion sets. So they will have been heat treated so they don't bolt next year. Although having said that, if I put in red onion sets in the autumn, they always bolt in the early summer. Nancy's saying it's 10:13 in Nova Scotia. Well, it's a better time than the 9 o'clock, whatever it was that I was. It's 9 a.m. in Eastern. I think it was 6 a.m. for Donny, who's further over. Yes, and Chrissy's saying, if you've got a question for us rather than chatting with each other, if you pop it all in capitals, it will make it easier for us to see.
At that point, you'll see me going like that because I'm not actually wearing glasses, because if I do, I mean...
Yeah, well, I'm the same. So we're both doing the peering at the screen thing. Little Farmer's Farm is here. Hiya, how are you? I've got a feeling that's Tony. Another Tony. There's a billion.
There's a lot of Tonys
yes. Sue saying, "Is how many fingers left?"
She's still got all 8 of them.
Yes, all 8 fingers and both thumbs. Yeah, I've been very careful using that saw, haven't I?
You actually haven't used it that much since.
No, I have used it.
You've used it, but yeah, with safety goggles and all the things that she wasn't doing when she was making the video.
I did say at the end of the video, I'm going to go and get my gloves and my goggles, and then everyone told me off for not wearing a.
Mind you, if you'd been wearing the gloves and the goggles and everything else, no one would have been able to hear a word you said when you were making the video.
Well, I also wouldn't have been able to put all the pieces together, but there we go. So we hang on, Joey's going to decorate the chicken coop, but not with a tree. Yeah. Quick. Cindy has always wanted a faux tree, but has always had a fake tree, but wants a real potted one for this year. Champagne Twist is here. Hello. And Ballyhigh Mail Order Nursery is saying not all dogwoods are edible. Do not eat ornamental varieties. Wise words. Wise words. Wise words. Two Families saying Homestead is here. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Sarah saying Spanish have the same word for fingers and toes. Digits.
Well, that would probably explain why Cafcadiva called their first album Big Toes and Fingers.
Yes. That's a good bit of information. I like that one. I do like that one.
Well, it's nice to have a Sunday trivia.
Yeah. Sarah's saying we make our tree out of bamboo poles. It can be used in the garden afterwards. That's nice. Dolly's got, I think, she's saying she's got this migraine. I hate migraines. Migraines, whatever you call them.
A pain in the head.
So what was Shambles saying? Did I?
Hugh doing voiceovers for adverts on YouTube. Oh, he might have been.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
He hasn't come to me for any voiceover training. So.
Carol's doing this. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the other thing that happened this
The other
week.
thing that happened. What's the other? What other thing?
The other little thing that happened this week. Should we go back to last weekend? Last Saturday, Hugh put up a video that has pretty much, almost, if not already, had 100,000 views on it, which is amazing. And it was a video that he filmed here in late summer, early, well, it was late summer. And Hugh and I were chatting earlier in the year, and I said I had a video idea for a collaboration. And what did you think of it? He loved the idea. So we mulled over it for a little while, and then he came over and filmed that. So he put it up last weekend. It's had, as I said, nearly 100,000 views, which is amazing. If you haven't seen that, oh look, do you know what? How organised is this? I have got a link to Hugh's video just here.
Have you?
Yes.
Well.
I'm going to put up on the chat because, you know, some days I'm just that organised.
Okay, but not Sundays usually.
No. So, talk for a second. Or we've got the awkward silence.
Okay,
then.
we've got the awkward silence as Liz types and then hits copy and paste.
There we go.
I hope that's the right video.
I hope that's the right video. Okay, so that is. I think that is the link to Hugh's video. That'll be embarrassing if it isn't, won't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it is a great video, and a lot of people seem to be enjoying it, which is rather nice.
Yes.
And if you're a new subscriber to this channel because you saw that video, hello.
Hello and welcome. So.
And we aren't normally this disorganised except in the live chats.
I think we are.
We're normal human beings.
We are normal human beings. So, the upshot of Hugh's fabulous video is that we have welcomed a whole load of new subscribers to the channel this week, and on Tuesday evening. The channel passed 20,000 subscribers, so
That was pretty amazing.
It
Wasn't
was absolutely amazing. Completely gobsmacked. And then on Friday it passed 21,000. And yeah, so I'm a bit speechless by it all. Really, it has just been incredible, hasn't it? The channel growth this week. Now, do you know what I've got a feeling? I've got a feeling I can't scroll back up on my.
No, I don't think you can.
Well, let's look here, and I will
Oh,
just.
to confuse me even further.
Yes, just to confuse
you just do this on purpose. I know you do.
Yes, I do. So, what a shambles are here.
Yeah, well, I know we're a shambles.
Carol's here. Tony Stevens, hi, thank you for joining us. So I just wanted to go back, quick look, because I thought new people had joined us.
I think new people have joined us.
Not just about ducks. Hello, welcome. And Kate is here from Inside Kate's Kitchen. Hi, Kate, how are you doing?
And now you have to scroll down really quickly so that you can see what people are saying in response to what you just said to them.
Well, yes, I am. Paul's here. Saying sorry, I was late. Joining you. Mark's here. Nobody. No such thing. Let's have a look. I think we're there. I think, mind you, that was only top chat, not live chat.
Was it? Are you sure?
No, I don't know what I'm doing again. This is like being back at the beginning with me not knowing what I'm doing at all, isn't it?
You are hard work.
But it's why you love me.
But no, you're not hard. It's not the fact that you're hard work that is why I love you. I love you for many reasons. You being hard work is actually not one of them.
Okay, so Julian's here saying hello to us. Hello. And Brian's saying I put the right link up. Hooray. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, Sarah said, ooh, buffering.
All buffering? Oh, we're not buffering.
I don't think we've had any buffering issues. No, you've got full strength on your strength-on-meter.
How do I know if I've got strength on my strength?
I can see it from here.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, is that full? So is that saying full strength?
Well, it doesn't
now.
No, yeah, that's saying pretty much full strength.
So, Barbara is here. Hello. And Irish Mermaid is saying, will we be growing anything in the polytunnel during winter?
Yes.
Yes, we've got lettuces in at the moment. So there's quite a lot of lettuce at different stages. I've got beets in there, peas, some broccoli rhubarb, the 60-day broccoli. I've got some young cabbages that I've been growing in there ready to plant out. What else have I got in there?
I have no idea.
No, I've got some mustards. So yes, but mostly it's sanity things because those are the things that are really expensive to buy in the winter.
Have you got any Christmas spuds still in the ground?
I haven't got any spuds in the ground. I've got one bucket of spuds for Christmas time. Mm-hmm. We don't actually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day because we just have. He's working on Christmas Eve. It's flat out, and so he just needs a day to recuperate from work, and then my family come over on Boxing Day.
And then I'm back to work again.
And then he's back to work again. So it's a fairly quick break, isn't it? So there we go. Let's have a little look. People are saying hello to each other. I like that. Yeah. I've got itchy nose now. Steve's saying that he does most of his Christmas on Boxing Day as well. Yeah.
Actually, I think it's the best day to do Christmas shopping as well.
Also, I've just picked a nice bucket of carrots, my last tomatoes and planted seeds for spinach, chard, mustard, lamb's lettuce and Miner's lettuce. Yep. Dolly's saying, is your thumb clicked? Yes. People said the 63 people watching. If you vaguely enjoy or aren't totally irritated by or don't completely hate our live chat, it's wonderful if you could give it a thumbs up, which just lets YouTube know that we're doing a tolerable job.
Something reasonable. Vaguely, perhaps a bit, sort of.
Mark says, have you finished your saw? Yes, so that saw video was filmed in July in the height of the summer, in the only little bit of summer that we had. And I've just been sitting on that video until an appropriate moment to put it out, and in the winter, in the autumn.
I did notice somebody, I can't remember who it was, said, had you sent that video to the manufacturers?
Yes, I had. So somebody did ask if that had gone to the manufacturers. They saw it about a month ago, because I actually read out some of their instructions in it. And because I didn't want to get told off for copyright issues, I sent it to them and said, is it okay? Can I have your permission to be reading this out so I don't break any copyright regulations? So they wrote back and said, yeah, that's absolutely fine.
And they took on board some of the things you'd said that made it life a little bit more difficult as well.
Yes, they did. So it was only meant to be a light relief. It wasn't
a how to do it. It was a more
how not to. Yeah. Yes. So Aniva Spartacus has joined us. Hi, and Donna is here, and Valeria is here, and Jeannie. I'm sure I saw somebody else. So we will just say, if we haven't said hello to you, please, we're not being rude. Please excuse us. It's mainly because the chat just goes past really quickly. So VM Cougar and TN and says, my mug is grand. So VM, I can't say this now. VM Cougar and TN won the Byther Farm mug in our giveaway
a month ago or so.
Yeah, about a month ago. So I'm glad that's arrived safely. So yes, let me just hope. This is our mug. This picture is supposed to represent
this place.
So that's what our house looks like from the end, apparently, and our Dutch barn and some trees, and then it's got ducks on it, which are actually our ducks. It's photographs of our ducks, which I've
rendered into cartoon form.
Yes, which I've then made into silhouettes. Likewise with the chickens.
Likewise with the cat.
So anyway, that's the mug, and
they are available.
That's all right. Chris has popped up a link for us. They are available. Should we give one away?
We could do.
Should we do a halfway giveaway?
We could do. Well,
we're
almost at halfway.
Should we do a halfway giveaway? Let's see if anyone else wants us to do a halfway giveaway. We'll wait and see if anyone says they want the halfway giveaway to be done. We'll wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel awful asking Kate.
Right.
Oh, no, hang on. Yeah. Kate, would you mind? So people are saying yes, please. Brilliant.
Okay.
So Kate, would you mind collecting names for a random draw thing?
Right. So yeah, Kate said yes.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
So the
please,
words are
halfway giveaway.
And we'll give you 7 minutes. Shall we do that?
Okay. I'll set a timer.
Oh, I can just look at the clock.
I know you can just look at the clock, but
you're going to set a timer.
I can set a timer.
Okay. So by the time you set the timer, there will then be 7 minutes to write halfway giveaway, and we will then, or Kate will pull a name at random out of the randomizer thingy, and we will post not this particular mug, because this particular mug is mine,
fairly well used
and full of tannin stains, but we will give a new mug to whoever's name is pulled out of the hat. Anna is here. Hi Annie, thank you so much. What a lovely,
thank you very much indeed.
Super chat to have. Thank you. And she says, congrats on the 20k. Thank you very much. And I just saw someone else was here. I'm in the shed is here. And somebody else. Julian is here. Donna. Oh, I'm sure I've said Donna already. And Haley's here. So, come on, Sherry. I want to see your halfway giveaway comment as well.
BM Cougar says hers was new, no tannin stains.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, so we just get it sent from the manufacturer straight to you, not via our kitchen to have tannin stains on it.
Tea is awful, evil stuff. It really is.
So
don't get that with coffee.
Stephen Play halfway giveaway.
Don't get that with a coffee stain, do you?
No, you get coffee. What? With a coffee stain? Did you say?
Coffee stains that leaves stains the way tea stains do.
Well, it's because it leaves like a layer, doesn't it? An actual layer. So.
What is it? And scrub it off.
Well.
I'm in the sheds. Just been to the shops. Apparently, you believe it was Christmas.
Wow. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Cougar, I actually don't drink tea at all. It doesn't agree with me. So.
No, but I do.
But my dad was the most English person I've ever met in my life, and he didn't drink tea either.
So. Right, we're getting that organised. We are getting organised today.
Really? When?
No, we are being organised.
Oh, well, right,
okay.
I
had a list of things I wanted to talk about. Look, we're halfway, and I've nearly finished my list.
Okay.
That means we've got nothing else to talk about after that. We can't have to spend the rest of it just in silence, smiling.
How to lose your subscribers and wait.
So poor old Kate, she's got all this work to do. People writing halfway giveaway. So if you are just joining us,
you have 3 minutes and 23 seconds to write halfway giveaway before we stop.
How long?
3 minutes and 19 seconds.
Oh, is that time for me to go and blow my nose?
Wine. Ah, yes, Valeria. Very good. Absolutely. Drinking wine. Well done.
Can I go blow my nose?
You can go and blow your nose.
You could always talk about the wine.
We can always talk about the wine.
Get
Donna wants to know if there are any other knitters here.
Knitters? Yes. Erica's a knitter, but she's not here.
No, this is true. You don't knit, do you? You actually, I have known Liz knit occasionally, and she lives with one. So. Yes, you used to knit.
No, my hands knit.
Yeah, this is true. German white wine. Yeah, actually, well, but mostly these days it's homebrew for us or for me, but that's really good. Welcome, Brian, to Josie Garden. Mushroom coffee, Heidi. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Not sure about that. Fig, apple, and blackberry wine this year.
Nice.
Was that one blend of wine of flavors, or was that all three separate different wines? Is the question. Nancy Nickerson's on your side. She's drinking hot chocolate. Rhubarb gin. Yeah, the rhubarb wine. Oh my goodness me. The rhubarb wine this year has been amazing. I'm looking forward to the second flagon of it already. I didn't drink one flagon in one go. It was spread out over a fair period of time, but oh my gosh, it was good.
It was, and the other one's here. I don't know if people can see me. So
no, I don't know either.
Oh, that's all right. We'll bring it over. So this is the other rhubarb, which was started at the beginning of October. Apart from being a bit dusty, it's really starting to clear now. I'm very pleased. It was like murky pond water, wasn't it, a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, it was. But it's
clearing already, which is good.
Sarah Payton's asking what films we like. You have, by the way, if you haven't written halfway giveaway yet, you have 33 seconds.
Oh, quick, type fast. Yes. So, favourite films?
I
like all the soppy romantic
Pink
ones.
Floyd, The Wall. That was quite a good film in the cinema back in the day. No, I haven't enjoyed it. Funny enough, the music is absolutely superb, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big film fan, to be honest. I'm
going to answer. David's asked, could I do a video on drying chilies? I'm going to throw that open. Okay.
I didn't know I was going to do that.
I'm going to throw that open to any of the other creators here, content creators. I'm actually allergic to chilies. So the thought of handling them to make a video makes me go,
yes.
But possibly someone like Steve Digwell Greenfingers could. I think he grows chilies. He might not.
Valeria, there are several videos. I think let's actually have a winemaking playlist. Do you not?
I do have a winemaking playlist.
Check out some of those videos, and you can find out how to make your own fruit wines.
So I'm in the sheds asking, did I knit the cover for the Demi-Don Jar? No, I didn't. Erica from Erica's Little Welsh Garden did it, and I know that she has them, and she has them for sale. So if you are interested in one, just get in touch with her. And we can also ask Kate if you wouldn't mind gathering up the names, and whenever you're ready, we will do a drum roll when you tell me you're ready.
Oh,
yes,
we're ready.
So we're ready for the drawing when you are. Little drum roll. Ooh. This is a very quiet drum roll, isn't it?
That's because I haven't got my sticks with me.
Yes, we're ready. We are ready.
We're on tenterhooks here.
We're ready when you are. So let's see. The person who we are sending
one of these
mugs to.
Not this particular one is.
Donna Norris. Well done, Donna. You need to get in touch with me via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, my website,
carrier pigeon, Royal Mail,
any of those things, to let me have an address. Don't put it in the public domain. Don't put your address anywhere that the public can see it, and we will make sure. No, you won't.
Don't want it. No, it's not a problem.
Donna, it's absolutely fine. It's not a problem at all. It actually cost me exactly the same to send it to the USA as it does in the UK. So not a problem at all. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Right. Excuse me a minute.
So other questions. I'm going to go back up here a little bit. So not just about duck says I make mead. Oh, you talked about the mushroom coffee. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Paul's just saying that he's just had a bit from the end of his bird chilies and why it was too hot. Jane's back from lunch. Had roast beef, roast squash, roast onion. Wow, yum. So Steve over at Digwell Greenfinger says yes, he does grow chilies. So hopefully, Steve, you could do some sort of video about drying and storing chilies. That would be brilliant. Right, I need to scroll back down now to see what comments are. So there we go. In the shed, are you getting a Christmas feel yet, Liz? No. I rarely get the Christmas feel. I know that sounds a bit miserable, but I'm not very good in the winter at the best of times. And I will probably get that Christmas feeling late on Christmas Eve. And then Mr. J will sleep most of Christmas Day, and we'll have our day with the children on Boxing Day. South Dakota Slim is here saying, have you ever made bone broth? Yes, I have. I've made it with lamb. That was a big mistake because although it tasted very nice, the whole place absolutely stunk. There's something actually what I did learn is if you're going to make it with lamb, you need to roast the bones first, and then it stops it being so smelly. Do you remember I made some broth and it absolutely stunk, and then I read somewhere that I needed to have roasted the bones first.
I did wonder what the heck you were talking about then. I heard people asking about Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Nearest I get to a Christmas spirit is I might have a vodka.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a bit of a miserable old git at Christmas, aren't you? Love you anyway. Kate saying,
I think I'm going to say the whole year round.
Kate saying, are you using a light box set? Yes, but
not as often as she should be.
not as much as I should be, obviously. So, and then Standby is here. Hello, just wanted to say, hearing about your experience with mental health issues, it's made me feel much more normal. Lots and lots of people have said the same thing, actually. So thank you.
Yeah, she is naughty.
Mark saying, I love Christmas. It's always busy for me. Let's have a little look.
I think
Sarah's saying we call bone broth stock. Yes, Sarah, I use it as stock, but I'll also use it just literally as a soup and just have as a clear soup. Paul's saying, Liz, you're right about Bovril. It does have wheat in it. So we were talking about using Bovril in flavourings, and I was saying I thought it had.
Yeah.
I think it was probably fortified with wheat. Donna's saying, I love tea. We'll enjoy this cup. Yeah. I'm in the shed. I know how you feel. My mum used to suffer from SAD. I remember her having a light box. Laura's saying, I'm going to make coquito this year. It's like coconut eggnog with no eggs.
All right.
I don't like eggnog. It's got a slimy texture. Do you know what it reminds me of? Liquidated slugs.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if anybody is really into
I'm
eggnog. I'm sorry, but it does. It's just like, to me, it's like you've gone and got 1,000 slugs from the garden and then put them in a blender and then you're choosing to drink. It's like the texture of snot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the warnings cannot use that for their advertising slogan. Apparently, it's Stir Up Sunday. You're stirring up a bit of controversy about eggnog. And Jane wants to know if anyone's making their Christmas pudding.
Oh, is it today? You're supposed to make it.
We haven't bought one yet.
We had a look in the supermarket for Christmas pudding.
It's got to be gluten-free, nut-free, alcohol-free.
Fun-free.
Basically, it's just a fruit cake with no gluten, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Irishman said, love your video on propagating cut roses. Okay, so there are two videos. One was taking them from a bouquet, and one is just taking them from a plant.
Two family homestead are off.
Thanks for joining us. So taking rose cuttings is the same principle. And talking about taking cuttings, go on. In my video on Tuesday, when I talked about perennial veg.
Oh, right. Yes.
I was saying I showed you that the Taunton Dean kale has been completely eaten to lace doilies by the caterpillars, but I said I would take cuttings. And I have. Look, I have a bag full of cuttings, which I'm keeping in the bag to keep the moisture in. So I've got a whole load of cuttings that I will get into some soil this afternoon, get into some composting pots. And I'm going to cover them with netting from the word go and put them in the polytunnel, still covered, because I'm found caterpillars in there as well. Yeah. But I think, have I sealed that up or not?
I don't know.
No, I haven't. Oh, we talk about, we've got liquidated slugs.
Yes,
on the
absolutely. If there's got some interesting comments about eggnog. Do we get much snow in Wales? In parts of Wales, yes. In fact, in parts of Wales, they've been having problems with snow already this winter.
Yeah, where I used to live in mid Wales, we had it every year from middle of October until it was still up on the top of the mountains, usually mid-April.
Yeah. We are low enough that it isn't generally a problem. I mean,
we're not quite, but we're nearly at sea level.
The beast from the east causes a few issues, but
we are on the Welsh Riviera, really.
Yeah, but we do see the occasional sprinkling of snow on the mountaintops nearby.
Right, I think I've sealed that back in. So I wanted to get this bag of kale cuttings absolutely sealed in again, so they didn't lose any moisture.
Kate likes eggnog with Baileys.
Well, everything with Baileys is better.
Yeah, but you said that about blooming what was it, cornflakes and Baileys?
Cornflakes with Baileys for Christmas breakfast is perfect. if you can eat cornflakes and if you can drink Baileys. So, Mark's saying I make my Christmas cake on the 3rd of January each year to allow it to mature. Wow.
It wouldn't last till Christmas in this house.
Wouldn't. Cindy's saying they don't got much snow in Cardiff.
No? Is this true?
South Dakota Slim says, do you grow a lot of garlic?
Yes and no.
Yes, we do grow a lot of garlic. This year I'm doing some of it as perennial garlic. So what I planted last year and then forgot on purpose, just forgot to lift. I'm leaving that to grow as perennial garlic, and then I'll just harvest the tops of it all from the outside of it, and it will be milder than the bulbs that I've lifted and cured. So I've just been planting the next lot of garlic. So sorry, I'm still reading. Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl from Homestead in Highlands, saying that cornflakes and Baileys sounds like a good idea.
But not if you've got to drive anyway.
And Becky's here. Saying Baileys are great to prevent worms in all sorts of flowers. Yes, and rice. So you get what was it, weevils?
Yes. Weevils wobble, but they can't fall down.
Yeah, if you get weevils, if you put bay leaves in your flower, that's supposed to ward them off. So, Paul's saying, garlic, do I put them directly into the soil or bring them on in the greenhouse? So the first year I grew them inside.
You did, yeah.
Because we didn't actually have any garden to plant them in. We just had an empty field. So I started those inside, and since then I've just put them into the ground. So yeah, they go in, and then they're there over the winter.
I see, Sarah.
Vernalised, I think that's the word. That's winterised.
Okay.
Vernalised, which will make sure that the bulb actually splits into separate cloves rather than just being like an onion lump.
I was just going to say Sarah is after some Bangles onions.
Point.
They walk like Egyptians.
Oh right. Oh dear. Sarah,
you're going to have that tune in your head
send
now,
me a
aren't you?
message. I'm sure we can find you some Egyptian walking onions. There may be some spare somewhere in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing to talk about. If you are on Facebook, you might want to know that we have a Facebook group called Friends of Liz Zorab Byther Farm. If you want to join that is full of really knowledgeable, helpful, friendly people.
And a few laughs as well.
And quite a few laughs as well. But to join that, you can't just click join. There are 3 questions that you have to answer just so that I can make sure we haven't got bots and things like that. Or trolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Under the bridge dwellers.
Yeah. Joining. So
friends of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Do you have deer cavorting over your land? No, we don't.
No.
We have chickens and ducks and turkeys and a cat.
Yeah. So the closest place I've seen deer is about, it's not that far away,
no,
maybe 3.5 4 miles, and probably as the crow flies it's only 1 or 1.5 or something, but no, they're not here. Cougar's thinking of trying to grow garlic in a big pot. No reason that shouldn't work, well, as long as you remember to water it. So
Mark's saying thanks for the earworm. There was actually a dub version of that record. So they did a dub like an Egyptian mix of it, funnily enough.
Really?
Yep, really.
I hear that quite a lot, but I think maybe that's about the radio stations that I listen to.
Yes, I think it is. Yes, the people have one compilation of now that's what I call music.
Yes, and that's on quite a lot.
The repetition stations.
Repetition stations. I'm repeating everything you say now.
Well, as I refer to them in my programme, the lack of imagination stations.
VM Cougar saying those aren't turkeys, those are Liz's private protection. You got them up this morning, didn't you?
Mhm.
You think you put them to bed last night as well, didn't you? So I've had 24 hours off, which has been really nice. It's been really nice. I had an early bath and I sat in my gym jams on the sofa and you went and did everything last night.
Yep.
It was great. So,
Sorry, Mark.
what was that?
Even worse.
Oh, what, the dub version?
I think, yeah, talking bangles.
We could talk about your music though, because you've been.
I've been quite busy, yeah.
Doing loads of
With
stuff, haven't you?
with the whole Christmas thing coming up, I'm not going to do my regular shows that I plan as I'm going, because I haven't got time. So I've been planning out some of the stuff that's going to be going out over Christmas and New Year on the experience.
Do you
and
want
also
to explain?
on
Because
the-
there's lots of new people
and
here,
also-
so should we
Yeah.
explain that?
I do 2 radio shows each
Okay.
week. One is called the Retro Album Chart Show, which is fairly straightforward. This week's charts 1980 and 1990. And the other thing I do is a thing called the Titus Jennings Experience, which is a free-form music I like to share with friends thing. But a lot of that is very contemporary. But with Christmas coming, I'm planning some specials so that I can get them recorded in advance and not worry about the pressure. Liz,
Do you want me to leave the link
Yeah.
to your page?
Yeah, Liz will put a link to my Facebook page, which has the pinned post, which has basically a schedule on it, so that which is updating all the time as new stations come on stream and people change their schedules. So that'll tell you where and when you can listen. And there are archive shows free to stream as well at another site.
I know Chrissy.
I know Chrissy is a very long-term listener to my radio programs, and always very nice about them as well. Thank you very much. Mr. J, are you on Instagram? But I'm almost never there, if that makes sense. I've got it, and I listen. I go onto Instagram probably about once in a very, very blue moon. It's not something I've really got into.
The farm's on there.
Oh, by the farm's on there, but no, I tend to just stick to Twitter and Facebook-ish. Mike's allotments just answered your Facebook questions. I'm sure Liz will be checking all that out a little bit later on.
I will do. Be very soon.
So let's see, what else have we got going on here? Homestead in the Highlands, 80s and 90s music is my thing. I'm actually fairly non-genre and non-era specific. It grabs me or it doesn't.
Sorry. Oh, I went to press something, it disappeared.
Okay.
So people are saying, hi, Debbie. Which Debbie?
And Sarah's saying that Instagram is very hackable. Didn't know that.
What is Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, the MP is saying I'm in
50s and 60s music, yeah. I suppose 60s to today, really. A little bit 50s, but I like some jazz, I like some folk.
Kate is asking where's the link to your page. I'll put it up on the information underneath, Kate, afterwards, because
It's not here at the moment.
I haven't got it to hand. I should have, really, shouldn't I? So Auntie's off. Thank you for joining us. What sort of time is it? Oh, 7 minutes to the hour.
Green Ravens just found a great local radio station, 60s to 80s. I'm on, there's one of the stations that called Oldies Online, I think it might be Oldies Online UK, but Oldies Online, which has just started taking one of my shows. And they officially end their oldies in the 80s, but they've allowed me to carry on doing the chart show the way I do it, since other stations take it as well. BBC Scotland, that's Ian Anderson, isn't it? Does that folk music slot? Is that right?
What, Ian Anderson from?
No.
No.
Ian with 2 eyes.
Oh, right. What, Ian?
Ian. Scottish,
Ian.
Scottish Ian, not
I-A-I-N, not Ian.
Not Iron.
Yeah. No,
Iron Man,
that would be the Welsh Ian, wouldn't it? And so I've just seen somebody else. Else come in. So Daisy Debs.
Hello, Daisy Debs. And try roasting your roast beetroot. Oh, yes.
It's lovely. And also slow fried beetroot. Remember I did the slow fried beetroot, and it's done over a very low heat. This is obviously before our diet.
Our
diet.
Yes, she's on a diet, so I have to be.
But that was a slice of beetroot, not boiled first, put into preferably some very, very tasty fat, and then slow fried really slowly until it's absolutely soft. And then it's almost like eating steak, isn't it?
It is.
It was amazing.
Jane's off. See you soon, Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
Irish Mermaid wants to know if I'm a musician. I'm a drummer.
Hang on. Jane, if you're still here, can you send my regards to your mum? She'll know what that means. Well, it means send regards to your mum.
Right. Yes, Irish Mermaid. I'm a drummer, but I'm not playing very often these days. Radio 2's folk show is now. It used to be Mike Harding, who's on one of three of the stations I'm on, but it's now Mark Radcliffe does it.
Is it?
Yeah. I keep on top of things like that.
Sarah saying, "Ooh, fat, heart attack, but yummy." Yes, it was absolutely. It was one of those things that we saw on MasterChef or something, wasn't it?
It's one of those. Yeah.
Because sadly, I watch all those programs sitting there, and we have MasterChef food that we sit on the sofa with cheese and biscuits and watch MasterChef. Yeah. Watch them cooking all this really fancy food while we're eating the plainest food we can find. So.
The couple who come to visit us, Donna, are
Kafka Diva.
The 2/3 of Kafka Diva were Tony and Louise.
Yeah. So Kafka Diva, Tony and Louise, and Steve, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. But Louise very kindly gave us permission to use their song "Breathe" as our theme music for the videos,
and also very kindly sent us some instrumental versions of it so that
we could use them.
Yeah.
And came here and performed them.
Yeah.
So they came and performed live for us a couple of times now, haven't they? And hopefully next year.
Yes, this year's been a bit on the busy side all round, really. We've not been able to get our diaries together.
Well, they've been doing massive gigs.
Yeah, with their band Dark Side of the Wall. If you ever get the chance to go and see them, they are an award-winning Pink Floyd tribute band, and they're excellent.
What are they called? Say it again.
The Dark Side of the Wall.
We did that well then, didn't we? So it's what I was saying. Beetroot was used as makeup during the Second World War as blusher.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that would give you very, very pink cheeks, wouldn't it? Okay. Do you know what? Where have we got to? It's 2 minutes to the hour.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we do a few thank yous?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what we can do. And if Kate doesn't mind me running over for 3 or 4 minutes, I don't know why I'm saying that. If nobody minds me running over for a few minutes, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the moderators. But also, if you have a channel on YouTube, you write a blog, you have a website that you write on a regular basis, give it a quick plug now. You won't be able to put a link on it, but you can say, I have a YouTube channel, I write a blog and write the name of it.
And people can check it out from that.
Yes, do please. Just plug away for a few minutes and shout about the things that you're doing creatively. There we go. How about that? There we go. Lots of plates.
Yeah.
Anything else? Chrissy's thank you, Chrissy. Kelly's Kitchen Garden has a channel. 3000% has a channel. Well, I know they have. So,
Inside Kate's Kitchen
has a channel. Cindy has. That's the permaculture shoestring home and garden. I can't say that without it's permaculture. It's shoestring home and garden, isn't it? It's that way around. Paul's got a channel called Paul Johnson. Not Just About Ducks has a channel.
Which is not just about ducks, I would imagine.
Figs, Pigs and Feathers has
Actually,
a
that
channel.
would be really bad, wouldn't it? Not Just About Ducks having a channel that was just about ducks.
So Kelly's Kitchen Garden has got a gardening and cooking channel. Talking about creating a home allotment plot in Scotland. Homestead on the Highlands has got a channel about a fibre farm in Scotland. Danny Little Barn Farm. I have a YouTube channel that follows my animals and our adventures. Let's have a look. Robert is a YouTube creator and also on Facebook and Instagram. I think there's quite a few of us here, but do keep just plugging away for a few minutes because it's actually really useful to know who's got what in terms of creative outlets. But if there are people here that are saying they have a channel and you haven't come across them before, if you hold your, why do I never know what that's called?
Cursor.
Hold your cursor next to their comment and you should see 3 little dots come up to the side on the right hand side. If you click on those 3 little dots, it will then say go to channel. That will open up a new screen for you, and then at the end of the live chat you can go and have a little look at that, and if you like what you are seeing then you can click those buttons.
And if you haven't clicked the buttons to subscribe to this channel, please do.
Charlotte Rubber Homestead has a channel. There we go. And Little Farmer's Farm has got a channel. There we go. So that was nice. I like it to do that every now and then. And Dawn's just appeared. Dawn, we are in the last couple of minutes before we close up. So I'm sorry that you've missed most of it. However, you can go back and watch on the replay. And what we will just say is that we did a giveaway. So if you are watching on the replay, you can't enter the giveaway right now because that's already closed.
Your call won't be recorded, but it may cost you.
Champagne Twist says I have a channel too.
There's not what they say. You know, don't phone. Your call won't be recorded for the vote, but you could still be charged.
Yeah, well, there's no charge here. So.
I know, but you know.
Mac is looking, has a channel. Go anyone else. Mike has a channel. Mike's allotment. Let's have a look. There we go. Right, so I think we're there, don't you?
I think so.
I think it's time for another cup of tea. And Margaret has joined us, and she's back in Wales. And I'm sorry, it's so wet and rainy for you being here, Margaret. There's one more thing to say, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah. And so, wherever you are in the world, whatever you've got planned for the rest of your day, I hope it's a good one.
And a dry one.
And a dry one. And I hope you will join us again, well, next time.
Cheerio.
Bye. That was good. I've enjoyed today.
Good.
It has been really nice, hasn't it? Do you think we need to end the stream now?
I think we need to end the stream before you say something you might regret.
I won't say anything I regret. I still love you.